That close battle in the first half kind of got away from you in the second half. What was the line struggling with in particular? Anything you can pinpoint?
No, it's tough to do that without watching the film. They dial up some pressures. Thought we did a decent job IDing them. Sometimes they just bring an extra guy, and there's nothing you can do. So just have to watch the film and ultimately see what we can improve.
Did it feel like early in that third quarter you guys were really in it up to that point?
Yeah, I mean when we scored that touchdown, I thought we were gonna, I was confident that we were gonna get a stop and go score again. Obviously things didn't go our way, but yeah, there was definitely confidence there.
Okay, anybody else in the room? Okay, we'll go to Zoom. We'll go to Jeff Verado. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Matthew. I understand you got to watch tape before you really can see the details, but how disappointing is it a week after scoring 49 points to just have such a tough time on offense and only get one touchdown?
Yeah, it's definitely slightly disappointing. You have a great week, and you want to take the what you did from the last week and carry it over. Obviously, we didn't do that well enough today. There's always going to be positives and negatives coming out of a game like this. So hopefully we can just correct the mistakes, not make those same mistakes twice, and figure out what we can do better so that we can recreate some of that what we did last week.
It looked like they were getting to your quarterback quite a bit, even when he wasn't sacked. He was hit a lot, and he limped off the field at the end of the game. Do you feel concerned for him, and how's he looking?
Yeah, I mean, as offensive lineman, your job is to protect the quarterback. So anytime that happens, it doesn't feel good. But we'll just, there's nothing you can do besides just going out and improving week after week. So yeah, we obviously don't want him to get hit. Our job is to protect them. So we'll definitely have to, look ourselves in the mirror and say what can we do to not let that happen anymore.
If you had won this game, you probably wouldn't want to have a bye, but is this a good time to have a week off to heal up, sort of maybe physically and emotionally?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have a bye week, it's good to kind of, football's a violent, brutal sport at times. So, getting a week to kind of recover and fix the things that we've been struggling on. Because when you go week to week to week, sometimes your game planning, you don't get to fall back into those basic fundamental techniques. So, just to kind of go over those, techniques, hopefully that'll help us improve from what we've been struggling with, and yeah, just get our minds right to go out and beat Colorado.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go to Steve Croner from the San Francisco Chronicle. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, Matthew, sometimes it's also hard to look at the other side and look at from their perspective, but how good was and is Washington State's defense, and how much did that play into the fact that you guys did not move the ball nearly as well as you did the previous Saturday?
Yeah, they're a good team. They have great players, a good scheme. I didn't necessarily think physically we were overmatched necessarily. They're good players, but I think we definitely seeing on film. I think and just being in the game, there's times where we could really use our force to kind of neutralize them, but. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things again where you kind of have to look back and see where you went wrong. It's hard to tell fresh after the game.
Okay, anybody else either on Zoom? Looks like Jeff has one more. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Matt. Just getting back to Jack again. What does it tell you about a quarterback who wants to go back in the game after he's been hit as many times as he did? He finally had to come out, but he looked like he was hanging in there for you guys.
Yeah, he battles unlike any quarterback really I've ever been with before. So it's awesome, and part of it kind of sucks because we don't want him to be in that position. We don't want him to have to, fight off the coaches to tell you that he's good. We want him to be clean and protected. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. We love that he fights for us, but we want to do our best to keep him as clean as possible so those situations don't even arise or don't come up.